Hi, everyone. This is Carly, live with Carly. I am here joined with Ms Tori Rowell. Did I say that right? Rowell? Tell me.
Yeah.
Did I do it right? Okay. She is a business owner, entrepreneur. She is an amazing woman. She has been able to juggle family, wife, husband, and in business all at the same time, and still continue to progress during this time of the COVID virus and our quarantine. Hi, Tori. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Carly?
I am wonderful, doing good. You know, my usual, sitting here, hanging out, watching TV, try to be
Yeah.
productive when I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how you spend your day.
Um, let's see. Uh, the first thing I do is get up and take care of my baby. I have a 2-year-old.
Right.
So she takes priority. She makes sure that she takes priority.
Of course, the
um,
princess. Of course.
exactly. She goes around, she says, I'm the queen. I'm like, yeah, I know.
So cute. I love it. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I think
So
the last time I saw her, oh my goodness, it's been a while. It's been a
she was
year.
like still
It was a
crawling. Yeah.
Yes, she was. It's been a year. I
Mhm.
didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I take care of her, and then I check, any emails, orders, whatnot that I have for the day. And if I have to prepare any packages or get
Right.
shipping taken care of, and take care of my other kids, make sure they're on online school, they've signed
Right.
in and all of that stuff. And
Right.
just it's just whatever happens, I have to kind of jump in and go with the flow.
Right.
That's kind of like my key thing to say to myself. Just go with the flow, because
Right.
otherwise you'll have too many expectations.
That's right. Make a little to-do list.
Exactly.
Check it off.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes. So tell everybody how many kids you have.
We have 5 kids all together, and
Mhm.
we have 4 home right now.
Mhm.
So, and one had to come home from college early because of the
Yeah.
virus and whatnot. So we have a full house, full
Right.
house.
Right. Right. And your husband works from home too, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he's here. So it's constant. There's somebody in every room.
Well, I know. I know.
All the
And
time. All the
everybody
time.
has needs.
Everybody. And usually mom needs to take care of those needs.
Well, can we get like a duplication somewhere? Please. That's
Right.
what we need.
I prayed for that. I was like, if I could just have a clone, I
I
would
mean,
be. I
girl,
might need two. I
I
might
was
need two
just ready to
clones.
say, in this day and age, we need two. All
Yeah,
right. We have to do over there and over here. And just, I need to be the one to relax. I need my clone to do all the other
mhm.
things that need to get done.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. Like, I can just give you a list and you go do that.
Right.
And I'm going to
Right.
lay here and put my feet up.
Exactly. Exactly. And
I
while
can
you're down
delegate
there,
really well.
right. I'm real good at this,
Yeah.
figuring stuff out. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Great. Yes. Absolutely. Well, tell everybody what your company entails. What is it that you do?
Well, I make greeting cards, and I focus on handmade greeting cards. I call them culturally expressive, and I try to
Love
cater
it.
to the people who want a unique gift to give to their loved ones. So
Right.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So how long does it take you to do one card? So say if somebody wanted like 20 cards, how long would that take you to do that project?
Okay, so it depends on if somebody is ordering something specifically for them, for whatever event or what. So if I have to actually design it, and the process could probably take a week to 2 weeks.
Okay.
But if it's something that I have on my website, I have sometimes same day shipping, and
Right.
I can get it to them within a few days.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
And you're on Amazon and you're
I am on.
on eBay. You on eBay too?
I am on Amazon. I have my own website, and that's what I mainly sell from.
Right.
And I am on eBay as well. I haven't got my actual cards up on eBay yet, so that's
Mhm.
coming soon.
Okay.
And with the virus and everything, I'm also exploring Etsy and the other avenues to get my cards up on as well.
Right. Right.
Mm.
Okay. So how many designs do you already have already, aside from the ones that you can custom make?
Oh gosh, there's a lot. I've been doing
Okay.
this a long time, so I have easily 40 different types of cards. But
Good.
I on my website I put up what's relevant to what right now, what's happening. So like,
Okay.
I don't have Christmas cards up right now.
Right.
But whatever needs to be at the forefront, that's what I put up there. So you won't see that many cards when you go to my website.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a shopper that doesn't like to have like a million things put in front of
Right.
me.
Right.
So
Right.
that's how I treat my website too. I like it to be, very, a few things here and there and let them see. And if usually I'm open to questions, I try to keep my communications open with my customers. So if I usually get an email or a Facebook message. Do you have this? Do you have any thinking of views or this and
Right.
that? And I'm, oh yeah, I have some of those.
Right.
I'll send you some of those. So, it's always I'm open to whatever people might want. Don't be afraid to ask.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
So what's the minimum that somebody can order?
One, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and
Because
I
I know
ship.
that some companies will, make you at least do a certain amount before they will, you know,
Oh yeah, so
processing.
no, I'm a small business, and so I am open to any amount. I kind of want to, I know that I'm in a market full of a lot of greeting cards. There's greeting
Right.
cards everywhere. So
Right.
when you come to my website, I want you to understand that, I'm going to give you special attention and what you need. I'm going to
Right.
give you a quality product, and you're going to get those cards right at your front door. You don't have to go sit in a store and go through all the millions of cards.
Right.
You can sit at home and do that at a click of a button, and then I'm going to know that my hands have been put on there, and I'm going to deliver that to you through the
Right.
mail. But
Right.
you're gonna
Right.
get a special package, and it's right at your door. So yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yes. So do you do cards for any occasion? So like weddings and not just holidays, but just anything.
Yeah.
'Cause I know
So
when I was looking for cards when I got married, long time ago, I did find a lady who was local, and she was able to do wedding cards, and she actually custom, just like you did, custom to, basically my design on what I was looking for. Do you
I'm
do that as
very
well?
open. I'm very open to custom. I have not done wedding cards yet. I'll say
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I started off doing just Christmas and Kwanzaa, and
Right.
since I've moved to North Carolina, I've kind of opened up my occasions, like, to broader things. So I'm just
Okay.
now getting into the other occasions.
Okay.
But I am open to ideas, or, if you have a picture you want, or I'm always open to that. And I'll let you know realistically what I can and cannot do. But
Right.
it's just about a conversation.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, everyone, if you're just joining us, this is Carly with Live with Carly. I'm here with Ms Tori, and she's telling us all about her business. She has an online business. She is the business owner. She is an entrepreneur, and she's got those lovely 5 kids, which I think I've met 4 of them. Missing
Mm-hmm.
one. I think the oldest one I haven't met yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so 4 of them are home with her, and she's still running her business. Of course, she has her husband there, he's working from home, but you know, as a mom and dad, they have the household in order. So she's just
Yeah.
kind of giving us a little idea of what her business is all about. So if you're looking for custom design cards, I like what you call them, culturally, tell me again,
Expressive. Culturally expressive.
I like that. So if you're looking for something custom made as far as a card, she is the person to seek. And at the end of our interview, she will let us know how to get in touch with her and give her website. And you guys can order. The minimum that she will allow you to order is one, which is great because, you know,
Yes.
a lot of companies are like minimum 20, 50. It's like, no. I don't need that many, you know.
I just need one.
I just need one.
Yeah.
Yes. So, all right. So let's go on here. So, what was your motivation for starting your company?
So I've always been drawn to personal touches. You know, making connections with people and making them feel special. And so this business is kind of, you know, my way to express myself in that manner and show people how I can, you know, put that personal touch in my way. And, you know, it just kind of made sense for me. It's, you know, I do a lot of creative things, but this is the one that's been constant for me. I've always liked doing things like that and decorating and wrapping gifts and, you know, that kind of stuff.
Right. Right. So yeah, that you just kind of just took your hobby, so to speak, and turn it into a business. So you can pretty much still enjoy your hobby while, you know, making money. And what I love about it is your business still, even though there are other companies that make cards or what have you, your business right now during this quarantine and lockdown that we have, it can still flow. You know, people still need cards. People still, you know, they still want to shop, you know, and you still have that aspect of it. So,
yeah, especially, you know, during the time where you want to, you know, you're in the house and you want to reach out to a loved one and they can't necessarily, you know, you can't go say hi. And sometimes a phone call is not enough to say how you feel. Or sometimes, well, a phone call maybe with like an email or a text, you know, you kind of want to do a little bit more.
Touch.
So,
yeah.
So, I definitely have been putting out cards that, you know, can push that kind of sense of I am connecting with you. I'm still connected with you. I'm thinking about you, you know. So I have like thinking of you cards. I have one that just put out that's just checking in on you. Yeah. So just kind of stuff for, you know, people to try to keep that connection and keep it special, you know.
Right. Well, I love that you have your designs over there. You want to show us a few of those?
Sure, yeah. So I have, sorry, my phone is like falling. Okay, so this one, I particularly like. I've been putting together packs, especially for the graduates this year, because they can't really walk the stage, you know. And so a lot of people are gonna want to congratulate, you know, people, and they're not gonna be able to, you know, family members won't be able to go to the ceremonies. And so I put together a variety pack of greeting cards that are just for graduation. And this is one of them. It's Rise. And it says, rise and shine. It's your time. And it says, congratulations. So that's one I have. And then I have one for a graduate. Somebody can graduate from high school. And then, you know, another one that's blank inside so you can put your own message. And yeah, like I said, just checking in on you. This one I kind of, you know, I did one originally just for my grandfather, actually, because he's 90 years old. He's in a convalescent home. And nobody can go in to see him. So I wanted to send him a card and send him some pictures to tell him I love him. And so I made this for him, but I shared it and people started messaging me about it, and they've been, you know, can I have a few of these? And so I've been making up a few, and I'm still getting calls about, you know, can I have a few of those? So it's just kind of the tone and the message that people are trying to get out right now. Like, I really, care, and I want to check in on you. How you doing? So yeah.
Yes, that's good. That is awesome. I love that. I mean, I think that those are the people that really, really, really need us the most. Before we came live, me and you talked about the fact that I kind of took this venue to use to blossom from what I was going through personally, because I wanted to share other people's stories and what they're doing, what they're going through, and make other people feel, hey, they're going through the same thing I'm going through. I understand. And I'm not in it by myself. So your touch is to give your grandfather that card and let him know, hey, I'm going through this with you. I may not be there physically, but you know that my heart is still there with you. So that's awesome. Yeah. I love that. I do.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what have you been doing during this quarantine? Have you seen your business kind of pick up, or has it just kind of been consistent since January?
I would say it went down at first when everybody kind of got the news that you got to go inside.
Shock and horror.
Yeah, the shock and horror of it all. And then I think people started wanting to reach out, and that's when I actually had to reconnect with my customer in different ways, sharing different things through social media, just kind of messaging people and seeing where they were at, and that kind of started people ordering again. But it's been, I'll just say it's up and down. It just depends on the day and time. And I think that's consistent with this business anyway. It just depends on what's happening right now. So, I mean, at the moment. So, yeah.
Yes. I think that any encouragement in any way, shape, or form is always good encouragement right now. I know everybody wants to travel. Everybody wants to just basically get out of the house, kicking and screaming.
Yeah. But I had a few days I just wanted to run away.
My dudes are, I mean, they're okay, because this is their world. I think that Darius, my older one, is probably having it the worst, because he's used to the go, hanging out with my partners and do this, do that type of atmosphere. And then all of a sudden I can't. It's like, well, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. So those first few days, I heard a lot of mommy, Right. It's like, dude, you're going to be just fine. Just relax. Yeah. But I think he's kind of gotten used to it, but he goes back to work Wednesday. And then, yes, because the mall is opening up. So he's, oh my goodness, as soon as he found out, he was like, mommy, I get to go back to work. I'm like, please go back to work, child, before you just.
How do you feel about that? As far as
it scares me, but I know that, I'm like the biggest germaphobe ever. And I know that he's learned to kind of, learn from me that, you got to wipe everything down. You got to spray stuff. You got to wear your mask, use your gloves, because, he works at the coffee shop. So, gloves are very important. Yeah. But I try not to think about it, because I know that he's going to be okay. Yeah. I know that he's going to do it right.
Him. Yeah, you've instilled in him the right things.
Yeah, so I gave him another mask, so he's got plenty of masks. I get mine. I get mine because of my condition, which both of my boys have it too, but not to the extent that I have it. So I get the right mask because I have to be protected. So I gave him another mask. He said, "Mommy, I have enough." No, I mean, if you're gonna be working 4 or 5 days, you might need 4 or 5 masks, because you may not feel up to, you know, cleaning it the way it needs to be cleaned. So
Yeah.
I
Well, we
don't know.
wish him all the luck there, because yeah, I know
Scary.
it's you just got to stay, you know, stay in faith and trust that everything's gonna be okay. It's
Yeah.
just kind of like you know, it's that
Yes.
push and pull of I want to go, but you know,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I know how I'm going to be every day, you know, watching over him, kind of be like, how you feel? You good?
Right.
You got a fever? Stomach hurt?
That's what I mean.
Do we need to check you? You know?
Right. I might be on the phone every 5 minutes. Hey.
Right. How you feeling? You got your gloves on? Show me your face. Where's your mask? You know? I'm not going to go to that extent and call him at work, but every day I know I will call him at least once and just make sure he's good. So
yeah, I hear you.
We're going to try. We're going to try. So the girls, I know McKenna, and you have your next daughter up. Is she in college too, right? Both of them, or just McKenna?
I have.
Okay.
Maya is in grad school,
right?
And she's in California. So she was, and then I have one under them in high school.
Okay.
And then I have my son is in middle school.
Okay.
So, yeah. Right. So they're online, and then the baby, but they're online. And my one in high school, she's just like cool, because she was been asking, well, can I homeschool anyway? So
like, this is the time. She's like, yes.
She's like, I don't want people out there to be, you know, speaking everything under these conditions, but you know, I'm okay.
Now, how is she gonna feel when it's time in the fall? It's time to go back. She's gonna be like, yeah, not really feeling it. Can I homeschool for like another year-ish?
Yeah, and they're trying. I heard they're trying to get them to go back in August, early. Mid-August.
10 days before they normally go back.
Yeah. So I'm a little apprehensive about that. I'm just gonna let it play out. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Hopefully, we have a good summer, and they get a hang of this, you know, virus. Even though we got a new strand coming, probably here, whatever. But it's supposed to be stronger than the other one, and they're working feverishly for a vaccine. So we just gotta let the scientists do what they do, and hopefully things work out. That's all we can do. And
and definitely
use judgment.
Stay informed. You have to stay on top of everything, and you know, don't think that everything's just slowly going away. You have to keep up with all the news and what's happening.
Oh, I do need to share, since we're talking about that. I have to share that. Last night on the news, they were talking about the virus, and he gave some very interesting information. So it was about how the virus spreads. And in order to get infected, you have to get 1,000 particles. Okay? 1,000 particles have to reach you to get infected. Now, this is going to add to that. If a person coughs or sneezes and they're infected, they give 200 million particles from one cough or one sneeze.
Whoa, that is amazing.
200 million by coughing or sneezing. And you only need 1,000 to get infected. Only 1,000. Okay? Then breathing is, say you're sitting beside somebody and you guys aren't even talking, say you're watching TV, and you guys are just breathing. And you can even be 6 feet apart. Just breathing, 20 particles per minute, which is, you could get the virus at 20 particles per minute in 50 minutes. 50 minutes, just sitting there, breathing. Speaking, of course, goes up, 200 particles per minute, and you could get it in 5 minutes. Just talking to
Wow.
somebody in 5 minutes can get
Is
you.
that with the 6 feet rule? Or I wonder if that's with the 6 feet rule, or if it's, if you're
Well,
closer
it says
together.
close contact. So close
Okay.
contact means, I guess walking past somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess maybe, yeah. This was on the news. I took a picture of it while I was on my TV screen.
Yeah, they're discovering new things every day, and they said it stays in the air for hours.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
After somebody sneezes, after somebody, it just stays in the air. So yeah, it's real, and
Yes.
people can't ignore what's happening.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it's kind of like the way I think about it or explain it to someone who doesn't understand what mist means. It's like spray Lysol and then walk. You don't even have to walk like right after you spray it. If
Right.
I were to, somebody sprays Lysol or some type of aerosol and then I come down the hallway, I still feel it. Same sort of kind of concept. That's how I think about it.
That's a very good visual.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And it's something that we can't play with. And just me going to the post office, like today we went to the post office box, in and out. A guy was talking on his phone, no mask. He walked right past me. I mean, like through the door. I was just like, okay, that was great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing.
Right.
And he was on the phone. Girl, the funny thing about it, he was on the phone talking about somebody being sick.
Wow. Ironic, huh? Yeah. That's why I've limited my visits to the post office because, with the shipping and stuff, and then I'm going there with my mask and my gloves.
Oh, yes.
And
you know I had mine on. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah.
Sleeves. I got my sleeves on. I got pants on. I'm covered. I got a hat on because I got to keep it out of my hair. I don't want nobody sneezing and coughing in my hair because then, if I don't wash my hair and I go to sleep, I'm sleeping all in whatever I got in my hair.
That was deep, Carly. I didn't even.
I'm sorry. I had to share that one, girl. I think of everything.
I'm gonna go wash my hair after
Yes,
this.
I'm serious. Just think about it. If somebody sneezes, it's not just gonna get right there. It gets in your hair too.
Yeah.
I don't want to sleep in that.
Yeah.
So no, if I have to go out, my hair is tied back and I wash it. Yeah.
Wow.
Can't do it. Yes. So let's get back to you and the company. I did want to ask, I know that the kids are doing online and so they're basically talking to their teachers. So suppose they're doing their thing, you're over there doing your thing, your husband's doing their thing. How long are their classes? And then how long is your work day working for yourself?
Okay, so their classes are not long enough.
I like that answer.
The first day they started, I was like, okay, let's go. And it was like 8:30. And then I think my son came to me. I was cooking in the kitchen and he's like, it's like 10 o'clock. He's like, okay, I'm done. I was like, what? I was like, you mean you're done with that class? And he's like, no, I'm done for the day. And I'm like, no.
Right.
Who do I call?
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think they're just all adjusting to this transition. Of course, you have to educate. I don't even know how many kids are in Wake County. So transitioning to online, there's only so much you can do within the amount of time they've been given.
Right.
But yeah, it's a lot shorter. So I am constantly working. I'm all day in it, and I have to take breaks to cater to the family. So it's sometimes just kind of makes my day even longer if I'm going to get anything else done. But I have a good like routine going where, I know when I can fit stuff in and what, if I'm going to be able to get things done and how I get it done. But usually I try to get the bulk of my work done in the morning when the baby has had the most sleep. She wakes up in a good mood.
Right.
And kids are working and doing their thing. That's when I try to get the bulk of my stuff done. So it all works out, it works out.
Right. Yeah. So my son, youngest one, that's in high school, I make him sit in the same room with me to kind of, just listen in. And most of his teachers, because he's only dealing with 4 teachers, as opposed to middle school, they're dealing with more teachers. But, he has 2 teachers Mondays and Wednesdays, 2 teachers on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's so interesting to hear how each teacher conducts their class, because you've got 25 to 30 kids in that conference room, and it's funny how each teacher handles it differently, because he's got one teacher, I just really want to just sit in front of the camera and just be like, look, I'm gonna need you to control your class, because it's like she's trying to teach and she's got the mic on for all of them, and they're just talking over her. They're having side conversations. She's asking questions, and I'm like, if this was in school, they would not learn a thing. And I think she probably spends like 15 to 20 minutes with them, and then she's had enough. She's like,
no lie, Carly. Today, my daughter, because they sit, one was sitting in the kitchen with me today, and she said, Mom, you got to see this. And she showed me her classroom and the kids, on the screen. One kid was literally brushing his teeth in the screen. It's like, where are his parents? So, they're just gotten so lax with this. But the teacher kicked them off the screen.
She did.
Yeah. Like, no. Once she saw what was happening,
Yes.
But I'm just like,
yes.
I think everybody's just gotten a little lax with this whole thing,
Right.
So,
well,
homeschool isn't for everybody.
Yes, homeschool is not for everybody. It absolutely is not. But it's just like, oh my goodness, control your class. And it's just every Tuesdays and Thursdays, I just really want to get in front of that camera and just be like,
right.
Not. I don't even know why we're in here, because he's not learning anything, because you're not controlling the atmosphere. But his other 3 teachers, one of them, I hate to pick on him, but one of them sounds like, the teacher from Ferris Bueller. He's like, okay, we're going to talk about this, and then we're going to, all righty then. I'm going to take a nap. Let me know when you're finished with that class. But it's just like, some teachers just have it going on, it's just like, meh. Yes. And my friend Camille, she's like, it's a homeschool during a pandemic, no less. Yes, I totally understand it, but goodness, as a parent, I really truly do. I just be like, you right there, you two, can y'all get it together? Since your teacher won't. But I love that the teachers are putting in the work and doing what they can for the students, and kids they've got my son, for math, he has a workbook, and they're able to give them work to do on the side. I love that aspect of it, because he's getting his stuff done. And I'm watching him.
They can email their teachers and talk to them personally. So that's a good thing too.
Yes.
Yeah, we make sure our son checks in with his teachers, and like on outside of the calls and the reporting. So it's been, it's definitely necessary.
Yes, absolutely. And my girlfriend, she was like, just imagine if they weren't on camera. She said, it makes me almost more worried. Yes, if we weren't around to see what's going on in the classroom, it's like, what? is this what you guys doing in class?
Yeah. I think why my daughter's like maybe like I want to homeschool because she's always saying at school there's some classes that are just out of control. So
it's interesting to see. I actually, and a sad thing is I'm like engaging in some of his classes. I'm like, ooh, I know that one. I know that one. You know the answer, baby. You know. Let me answer that one for you.
The answers to some of the stuff my kids were learning. I'm like, oh no, baby, mama
well, he's taking Spanish. I got you. He's taking math. I got you. He's taking health. I got you. But then he's got history. No. I'm done. Can't help you there.
I'll sit there and watch the video with you. We'll try to figure out together.
I love it. I absolutely love it. But it's great to see business owners like yourself and moms and dads that are still able to still juggle, the online situation and homework. Because, technically they're supposed to be doing homework. But I don't know. I'm appreciating this whole situation because I don't have to go out of my house to take him to school and then go back and pick him up.
You're getting a break, huh?
Hey, I get to sleep in till about 10:30ish. Take a little medication. Good, I got you. And then I'm done. So it's good to see that you've built this little schedule, if you may, to still be able to do your business and still be mommy teacher, sort of. You
have to have a bit of structure. Yeah, you gotta have a bit of structure to make it all happen.
You do.
But there are those, there's days when it just goes and you're just like, whatever. Right. We'll try again tomorrow. We'll just try again tomorrow. Get today.
and I absolutely love that teachers have they still have their time where they have allotted for the students to go into the meeting room and ask questions and outside of class. They don't have to sit and watch Tommy brush his teeth or, somebody brushing their hair and all that kind of things. And, one day, girl, I went and looked at the screen and his teacher, he said, Mom, you got to look at my math teacher. Her hair was like,
she didn't comb her hair.
No, she didn't comb her hair, nothing. It was like she woke up, got on screen, and was like, okay, students, let's go. I mean, when I say her hair was all over the place, it was like this piece was up here, is over here.
She might not have known she was supposed to be on video that day. She was like, I thought I was going to be off screen.
It was hilarious. I just like, babe, she can't see me, can she? He's like, no, I don't have my camera on yet. I was like, man, I'm going to need you to comb that, girlfriend. I need you to get it together. So I can just imagine what the kids were saying. Our teacher looks like a crazy person. My goodness. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. And I know that my sons are, enjoying it because, they're pre-homeschool type kids until they got into public school. So, my youngest one, he can take it either way. He's good to go. So it's good that,
that's good.
Each, of course, you got 5 kids, each kid is different.
It's different. Yeah, definitely.
Some of them do everything. So I've got some fun questions for you. Name 3 things that you're going to do once you and your family set freedom. What you going to do?
I'm going to stay home. No.
Okay. Well, you do that normally. You do that anyway. So aside from your normal staying home.
I'm just cautious, I want to see what's going to really happen,
Right.
Once they say, oh, it's all gone. I'm like, okay, we'll see. We'll see. But I might, I might buy a cheap ticket that for for the airplane, for a future date, because I would love to see some of my family.
Right.
I
Yes.
miss my mama,
Oh, right. And you
But,
know what? That's good you said that, because a lot of people don't realize that even if they buy their tickets and stuff now, I think it's 2 years. I think you have up to 2 years now just to use that.
Are they
I think it
setting the
is.
date that far in advance? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, then that's great.
Yeah.
Because so that's probably one of the things I'll take advantage of. And then, as far as my business goes, I'll probably try to start going back into the market, exploring the craft markets here in North Carolina again. So,
Right.
yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I hear you. So what's your, if you're not worried about the coronavirus,
Mhm.
and you weren't worried about money at all,
Okay.
what would be your favorite place to go?
Ooh. Oh, wow. My favorite place to go. Have I been there already, or is it a dream
It's
place?
up to you. If it's somewhere that you've already been.
I've always wanted to go to France and Italy.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you've been there? You've been there already?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So new territory. Gotcha.
New territory.
That is awesome. Yes. Yeah, I like to ask those types of, fun questions, just kind of get out of the norm. What would you kind of do? You've built a business where it's online, so basically you could actually do it anywhere. So I love that aspect of it. So I want you to keep growing. I want you to whatever you need for me to help you grow. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
So, hey, look, our kids are best friends. We're tied. Sorry.
Exactly.
You're stuck with me.
And you're stuck with me.
Okay. All right. So as long as they stay best friends, we're stuck. And even then, because then we got to figure out why they're not best friends anymore.
Right.
So, I'm here for you, and I know that you're here for me. You want to tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, or at least give your website. I support you in that.
Yeah, my website is thefamilydoor.store. Instead of .com, it's .store. And I have all my information on there if you want to contact me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook too.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Tori. I appreciate
Thank you for having me.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
Hang on with me here. Everybody, this is Ms. Tori. She's got an amazing card online business. So I will absolutely post this entire interview on our YouTube, our Facebook, and our Instagram. So if you ever missed any information that we talked about, and I will also give you guys the information about her website. You can actually reach out to her, and she makes amazing cards, and you can order one if you wanted to. That's the main thing I like about it. 1, 2, how many ever she can make for you. So thank you, Ms. Tori, and everyone. This is Carly with Live with Carly, and I will see you guys next time.